Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Phoenix Draconis coming with you with another toy review video. As you can see on the screen, this week's video is going to be on the G.I. Joe Classified Special Missions Cobra Island Baroness with her Cobra coil. And I know I'm a little late to the party on this one. This was re-released through Hasbro Pulse, and I got a chance to go ahead and pre-order the re-release, and there she is. I had to say, I was very impressed with the look of the figure originally. That being said, don't get me wrong, I like the look of the bike. I just was not all that jazzed about the color personally. But again, that's my own personal preference. But as you can see, this packaging is fucking huge here. I mean, look at that large open window showcasing not only the Baroness, but also the bike itself. And wow. Now, naturally, of course, you know, shows off a lot of good molded detail on here. Her weapon's right here. She's got some sort of silver metallic space snake here, and looks like a knife or a dagger with a cobra head on the hilt. Her helmet and a couple of gold lacquered guns, and of course her traditional look on her. So yeah. And of course, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the side. It's going to be really close. But as you can tell, she's got some really good artwork on here. Very, very nice. I'm liking it. On the other side, you have what she specializes in. So, and you get to also see my ugly mug as well in the reflection. However, if anyone knows what each of these symbols mean, let me know, please. Alright, so one look in the back of the box, and you see several different areas on Cobra Island. You know, so pretty interesting. But one final look at the front. There it is. Alrighty. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and get her opened up. Alright folks, there she is out of her packaging, and damn, I am very impressed, even more so. Now, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the figure, and damn, I mean, look at her look here. She's got like the shiny bits of black on her shins, her forearm gauntlets, her chest plate, you know, some of the dull black along her crotch. Then shades of gray, both light and dark gray on her to offset the total black. This is a Baroness I could definitely get behind. And one of the things I like is, I'm going to try and zoom in on that face sculpt. So give me a moment here. There we go. Right there. Look at that face sculpt. I mean, god damn. That is awesome. And the fact that they put her glasses, I wonder if they can come off. No, these are actually attached. But I like the clear glasses on her. That is so cool. And that when you angle her, depending on, you know, you can actually see they actually painted the face sculpt. So that is really awesome. I like the bright Cobra insignias on her belt buckle as well as on her chest plate, on her gauntlets. This is a lot of good molded details. There's also some pliable plastic, well, kind of pliable, on the holsters, which are in the back, as well as the sheath here. So that is awesome. I'll go ahead and zoom out just a bit. There we go. Yes, there we go. All right. So in addition, we also have her golden pistols there, and there's some really good molded detail here. Now, one thing, and I have heard about, GPS, gold plastic syndrome. So I'm hoping that this will last a long time, because I do know, or I have heard about, the issues with, accessories being made of this type of plastic. So, but very, very nice. Then she has these big old sci-fi weapons here. A lot of good molded details. You can tell from the light hitting it. And it's got a peg on here, so I'm assuming it's gonna have to be pegged somewhere along the side. And yes, according to the picture I'm looking at now, it actually can be ported on these ports on her bike right here. So you can just put those there. Put that one on the other side. Alrighty, there you go. Very nice. We'll touch on the bike in a little bit. In addition, she's got this dark black dagger here, and it's got the little gold Cobra on the hilt. Now, of course, naturally, that's going to go into the sheath here. And let's see here. Put that in there. Yes. Like so. So that goes in there. And of course, she's got her holsters in here. So you can put her weapons. I think they're supposed to go in there. Let's go on the opposite end. There we go. Much better. So you can put on there. So there we go. She's got her holstered weapons on her back, or you can just check out her backside. Oh man. So then she has this space age or space Cobra thing, and I have to ask, what the hell is this? I honestly don't know. I mean, there's no... Okay, I guess based off of the illustration, I'm going to show that to you. So you see, this is the illustration that you see on the side here, but you see that she's holding it in her hand. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on there. So she's going to go ahead and hold that out. It's going to curl around her hand. Like so. And she's going to go ahead and point it at you. And I'm going to go ahead and zoom up just a little bit. There we go, like so. Ah, much better. And yeah. Oh yeah. As a matter of fact, let me take this bike out of the way, because yes, I am going to go ahead and try and take some images. And just to be on the safe side, like so. Oh yeah, that's perfect right there. All right. So, yeah. Now, of course, she also has one more accessory, and that's this jet black helmet here. You can tell, it's got some really great detail on there once the light hits it. And naturally, it's going to fit. Oh, hold on. I was going to say it's going to fit over there, but it looks like you can take off her head. Oh, hold on. I'm going to have to do this off camera. Oh, you're going to go ahead and just pull the head off. Ah! And then you're going to just pop that onto the ball joint you see there. Ooh, I'm going to have to do this off camera as well. Good gravy. There we go. And she is like so. I like it. I like the helmeted look on her. It is not so bad. Now, the one thing I do have, well, you know what? Before we go any further, let me go ahead and get her Baroness out of the way. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at her bike here. I'm going to zoom out just a bit. There we go. And this is I have to say, this is a very, very impressive bike. Now, of course, I do have it on the kickstand, which I'm going to pull up right now. And it can roll. And because the wheels are so damn thick, and you're going to see it right there, it's able to hold even without the damn kickstand, which is pretty cool, honestly. And as you can tell, we got the added blasters on here, which more than likely you can probably put in her hand as well for firing methods. So in the black areas, you got that Cobra symbol on there. You got the details of the speedometer and whatnot, the gas tank, the engine right there, some silver painted details. Of course, you do have, to offset the black, some silver detail right there. Now, the rest of the body that makes up the windshield, the covers, and the wheel wells and whatnot are all painted in red. Now, personally, if they had done a variation in terms of black and grays, like they did with the Baroness's costume, I'd say it would go out, it would be a much more better look, in my own personal opinion. The offset, the red Cobra symbol on the gas tanks and whatnot do break up the black. Like I said, personally, it's a cool looking bike, don't get me wrong, but again, I just don't like the red parts. It's just, I think, I don't know, I guess Hasbro didn't want to deal with black on black type figure. So, one other thing, there was this piece here that was separate. I had to say, this was a pain in the rear to put on. I had to do a little shaving on the inside of the port and around the ball, and I was finally able to get that in there, but it was a pain in the ass to pop in. So one of the things that you will notice if you have gotten this figure, or if you're planning to get this figure somewhere, you will have to deal with popping this particular handlebar in there, just to let you know. But go ahead and put that off to the side. We're going to bring back the Baroness. I'm going to go ahead and look at articulation now. Of course, her head is, as you saw, on a ball joint, so can go 360, can look up, look down, can look up, can adjust her neck back and forth like so. I'll do that again for those that didn't see it because of my fat ass hand. Her arms can go 360. Can go up a bit, but is kind of hindered because of the shoulder pad. She does have a type of butterfly joint right here in the arms. She can arch her back down. She can do an ab crunch, and she can go left, go right, go left, or left, right, whichever. And she's got that in her upper chest. She does have a little bit of a waist tilt, but it's kind of very stiff on my copy. So I wouldn't advise twisting it all the way around. She can kick up a little bit around 90 degrees. As you can tell, she does have an upper thigh rotation. She is not able to kick back because of her slender butt. But she does have double hinged knees, so she can bend over 90 degrees, but it's pretty stiff on mine. And of course, she's got ankle tilt here and here. Her foot can go back and can go forward just a little. Also, in her arm, she does have a arm rotation at the elbow. Her elbow can go around 90 degrees, and she does have wrist rotation. So there we go. So give me a moment. I'm going to go ahead and pop the Baroness's head back on there, and I'll be right back. All right, folks, thank you for waiting. So in between takes, I went ahead and took a few pics using her various accessories. As you can tell, I left a couple of them on, and she poses pretty well. Now there is some issue with her holding this beam rifle that she's got here. It's kind of at an angle, so because of this section here, right here, that pretty much doesn't allow a lot of clearance in her holding it. Also, she's got this alien snake over here. So according to the illustrations, because there was no additional imagery on there, she basically has her hand like this, so it's as if it's just coiled around her, and she just has it out like that. Now, what the purpose is of this thing, I have no idea, but I'm going to go ahead and take that off of her. But, we can have her to where she's like commanding Cobra troops to attack. Okay, I don't have a feminine voice, sorry. But, it's pretty awesome. I'm really liking this. I'm going to take this beam rifle off of her hand. Put that back on her bike. Now for those of us that like to be able to keep our... Sorry, I kind of drifted off. Keep our figures or vehicles in their box. This is where you may have a little bit of a problem. Now, because, as I mentioned earlier, and I know I kind of drifted off in terms of what, in terms of the figure, this handlebar here was packaged loose, so you had to pop it in. However, I am not going to pop this thing back off. So I'm going to see how this is going to work out. And yeah, so that, what I may have to do is cut a hole in the plastic that, or I should say, in this plastic thing here, to where I'm able to go ahead and as you can hear, you know, there we go. So all I did was I just went ahead and cut an X so I can be able to slip that handlebar back in there, or not the handlebar, but the bike back in there. And there we go, like so. So I was able to go ahead and put this bike back in, no fuss, no muss. And what I did was I just sliced across, or I should say an X, into the plastic to where the handlebar would just be able to slip in and out of there without any problems. A little bit of, you know, deal here. So going back to our lady here, and like I said, it's not a bad looking figure. It is stiff in certain areas. I'm gonna try and pose her holding her. And there we go. And like I said, it's stiff in certain areas. Articulation is not as good as I thought it would be. I mean, she is a good looking figure, I'll give you that, you know, but yeah, that's, you know, she is, like I said, she is a good looking figure. I just have a little bit of an issue with her articulation in this case. And of course, having the holsters in the back, I guess it's all right. So go ahead and just pose her like so, and turn her, damn it. So when you turn her head, because of the way her hair is styled, it just really depends on where it snags. But all in all, not too bad. All right. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 through 10, I should say, I'm gonna have to go ahead and give her an 8, mostly for the issues that I had just mentioned. Articulation wise, she's not bad, but she could have been better. The deal with the stiffness, especially when pulling off the head, as well as putting the other head back on, is also a factor. Articulation of the arms, if they had given her a double jointed elbow, that would have helped out with articulation. Now the thing about it is, and I'm assuming it's got to be because of her chest plate here, that's, even though it does have a bit of a butterfly joint, it's not a hell of a lot articulate. So it's, you know, could have been better, like I said. Of course, you know, the whole gimmick with I mean, like I said, I love the fact that they painted her, you know, her face, and then they gave her clear glasses, which is even better because of her look. But I do like it. You know, posability could be better, but other than that, that's what I'm giving the figure itself. The weapons also, you know, I like the accessories to it. The gold guns, I think they could have been totally different, you know, but hey, the way I see it is, I guess it's just personal preference on that. And of course, this alien snake thing here, you know, It's cool. I like it. I just don't know what the hell it is. Where what it's supposed to do. Basically, it looks like it's some sort of weapon in the shape of a snake, but I just don't know. I like the gold and the gold accents, as well as the red, eyes on this. And like I said, it looks just like a type of alien Cobra. But that's not too bad. Now the bike, I'll have to go ahead and score on that. It's pretty bulky. It's pretty, I like the bulkiness that you don't have to really use the kickstand for. The one thing that I did have an issue with, and let's put a focus. Come on, Baroness. Thank you. All right, there we go. As I was saying, the issue with the bike was, number one, the red color. Just really wasn't all that fond of it. I like I said earlier, personally, they should have given her a bike that was basically colored, just like her costume, in black with shades of gray. So I'm gonna go ahead and give a 7 on that. So a 7 on the bike and 8 on the figure. Like I said, it could have been better all the way around with certain accents. Now, I'm not much of a customizer, so I'm not gonna go ahead and go out of my way to go ahead and just paint this, black, just for my liking. It's a good looking bike, don't get me wrong. I just wish they had just given her a bike that matched her costume as well. But other than that, that is my take on the figure. I'd like to hear from you. Do you happen to have this figure? And if you do you like it? Do you hate it? Leave me your comments in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. Click onto the bell icon so you can be notified when new videos pop up. I'd like to thank each and every one of you. I also want to go ahead and wish everyone a safe and joyous holiday season. This is Phoenix Draconis, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace.